We're about to turn this ugly thing to a monster. Nothing like a Predator 212. Look at that junk. I had 3 idiots helping me. I had to cut a piece of frame out here. We might reuse it later. We're gonna stick a mount in here, and we're gonna plate it up, make a plate here. We might use the tensioner. We might not. It's there. It ain't hurt nothing. So we're just marking up stuff here. We're gonna do a 22 long by 8, or we're going 23 right now by 9, just so I have extra in case I miss some calculation. Can always shave it down later. We're gonna make a big rectangle plate here. We're gonna stick it in place right on top of this bad boy. We might cut a slit in here so I can slide it in there, because I want it right underneath of this. So, like I said, cut a slit here, slide it in, and then it'll go from, I think, about here over, obviously, and up. And then later on I can grind it to fit that and slide that back in place. We got the plate mocked up and we set it in place, and the torque converter worked, whatever we call it, centrifugal clutch, and we're getting there. Weld that, call a couple more weld onto there, and we'll be done. So we cut that accordingly, lifted her up in the air. We're gonna slide this in there, weld it all back together so we got support. So now we got that plate welded on. We did a little support underneath, got her welded in nice. You'll see the weld marks up top. We're gonna probably trim this plate a little, but we'd rather always have extra than less, and then we can cut it off later. We got to re-drill this hole. For some reason we messed up on there, but that ain't nothing. So now we just had a little bit of paint to cover up our mess. We cleaned up the edge a little, made it smoother so it didn't look all, choppy and whatnot. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out, put the motor on, and we're going to weld this tensioner on somewhere. We actually got 2 of these. There's the other one. We're going to figure that one in too. So we got 2 belt tensioners, chain tensioners.